6th of March, Friday here in Vietnam, and we're here talking about what's been happening in the market lately. I'm going to focus specifically on Destined Rivals in today's video. So I'm going to keep this relatively short, about 5 minutes. I have a few price charts up, and I just want to go through the main boxes and the main collections of what people are picking up with Destined Rivals. And I'll start off with the booster box. Obviously, the booster box has seen over the past couple of weeks a bit of a drop, or let's say a little dip in the prices. And so I want to understand why that's happening. So I want to project two reasons. The reason one is just a little bit of hype fatigue and shifting attention. That is with Ascended Heroes coming up, Prismatic Evolutions going up 151. There's a lot of other noise out there, and I think that a lot of people are shifting their attention, or they're splitting their money across investments across other sets, and as a result, Destined Rivals booster box is quite dear, it's quite hefty, and as a result, people are just parking their money elsewhere. Number two reason is, from what I've seen on eBay, there's been a lot more people looking to offload it and sell it. They would have picked it up obviously at the floor price, and now what I'm noticing is on eBay there's a lot more listings, whereas back then probably a month ago or so there was only a few listings, but now I'm seeing at least maybe 5+, easily 5+ on eBay, and they're listing for that price. You know, it's come down from about 900 down to about the high 800s, about 880 or so. And I think we saw the highest price sold at about 1,000 Australian, which is crazy for the box. And will it get there? Yeah, it will. I am certain about this. Destined Rivals, you know, being 37 years old and seeing Destined Rivals, it's so nostalgic. There's so much narrative behind that. And so when people think of 151, which I'll get to later, and Destined Rivals, there's so much power behind that. And 1,000 it's hefty, it's dear for a booster box, but it will be the reality going forwards in the years to come, for sure, because this is just has such a strong background and narrative to it with the Team Rockets. All right, so I think we've hit a little mini new floor here with the booster boxes, and so who knows how long this will hold on until it goes up again, but it won't be long. So I expect that to happen, and if another reprint doesn't come in, these prices will continue to keep ascending. So yeah, let's go on to the next one, which are ETBs. ETBs are actually seeing still a positive growth. Obviously, ETBs in general over the past fortnight have been really popular, with all ETBs seeing a spike. So these ETBs with Destined Rivals have continued to risen, and for me, I think it's still a dear price for just an ETB, but it's all relative compared to the booster box, and if you want to make a set play in that could be a potential opportunity. But what I really want to share and go into the booster bundles. I think for given that you have 6 packs per box, and given its liquidity and its portability, I think having an ETB and a booster box is great, but having an investment into Destined Rival booster bundles are a play. If you just look at the Collector app here, which is the platform that I'm using, if you look at the screenshot, you'll see that these prices haven't actually surged or haven't actually grown as much compared to the ETBs and the booster boxes. And so this has been really steady. It's been climbing, but it's been very steady. And so I think for the value right now, I think you can buy them on the secondary market for about anywhere between $90. And if you're buying multiple of them, you may be able to bring that price down to about 80. That's pretty good, you know what I mean, considering LGS stores are selling them for perhaps 70 out there, anywhere between 60, 70. I think the floor price that I've seen them originally back in the days were 40. So now, when upon release, they're probably around 50 or 60 or even close to 70. I know Prismatic was selling at 70. Destined Rivals might be a little bit lower, and if you can get it MSRP for below that, of course, pick them up. The booster bundles is my point today in these videos, that I think that's a great play. While the ETBs and the booster boxes are growing or actually hitting a bit of a dip, if you want an entry point to get in, I think booster bundles are a great opportunity. So I want to know your thoughts and feedback. How do you feel about Destined Rivals as a set overall? Do you think it's overrated, overhyped, or do you think it's a premium play? And if so, where are the opportunities? Are they in the booster box right now, the ETBs, or the booster bundles? I'll leave it at that for now. I'll catch you in the next video.